What is up, guys? We're Mel from BMW Santa Fe, or all things BMW. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2018 iDrive, and also I'm going to walk you guys around this beautifully spec'd 440i. I also am going to show you a little bit of Apple CarPlay. For those of you coming from a 14, 15, and or 16 car, depending on the term of your lease, into 2017 or 18 year model, the layout of the iDrive has changed a little bit. Now, rather than things being vertical, it is now horizontal, and you only have 3 or 6 tiles, 2 per page, whereas before you had 8 vertical. Media and radio is now condensed all into one. Multimedia and radio is now condensed into one, media/radio. So up top you do have your satellite FM and AM. You have music collection, which you can store CDs onto, up to 20 gigabytes. And down here you have your audio sources. Right now I'm hooked up into Apple CarPlay. If I wasn't, there'd be a little Bluetooth sign there, and I would be able to listen to music through Bluetooth. Communication is still going to look the same. Obviously right now, none of my contacts, not obviously, but my contacts will not pop up in communication, simply for the fact that I'm using Apple CarPlay. If I wasn't using Apple CarPlay, I would have all of my contacts here, and I would be able to make calls from here. I can still make calls from the car, but it's just done a little differently now. As you can see, I'm not going to get any of my recent calls. It's going to redirect me to Apple CarPlay. So I should show you that, guys, here in a sec. The map is updated a little bit. It does look a little better, a little sharper, a little easier to use. If you zoom out, it does look better now, in my opinion. As you get closer, it kind of gives you an outline of what's around you. With iDrive 6.0 in 2018 year model, all the tiles are live. So as you can see under Connect to Drive here, I'm currently in Santa Fe, California. It will give me an active weather, or an up-to-date weather update. So as you can see, the high is going to be 62, low is going to be 41. In the middle I have my vehicle, average MPG, average mile per hour. The average MPG isn't the best right now. The car does only have 80 miles on the odometer, so as you drive it increases. And then notifications is nice. In the older model cars, all you got was a little symbol down here of what was wrong with the car. Now within notification you will receive an image of the symbol and a little sentence describing what the problem is. You know, whether it's an oil change, low tire pressure, it'll all tell you right there. No having to go through the handbook or Google it. So one of the biggest things that I have is Apple CarPlay. I get questions about this all the time. So Apple CarPlay is really nice. We are the only car manufacturer on the planet to be able to use Apple CarPlay without having your phone plugged in. If you go to Ford, Mercedes, Audi, for those of you who say Audi, you know, tomato, Toyota, all those companies that offer Apple CarPlay, they all require you to have your car phone plugged into the car via a phone charger. Turn on this AC real quick. BMW, on the other hand, you do not have to. So my phone right now that I am videoing from is wireless, which is pretty cool. As you can see, or if you can see here, let me just tap on the screen real quick. It's nothing new. It's your entire phone mirrored onto the car. I'm videoing right now, so I won't be able to go into each one of these screens to show you, but the best part about Apple CarPlay is, for those of you who are huge music listeners, you don't have to constantly go on your phone and toggle between Spotify, Pandora, on all your other music selections. They're just right here, right at the click of a button. For those of you wondering, no, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, you cannot get those on Apple CarPlay. It is only apps that are compatible with Apple CarPlay, and for the most part they're usually audio sources, so audibles, Amazon Music, Spotify, at-bat, those sorts of things. The car will read text messages back to you, so as you can see I have 2 messages at the moment. If I click on messages, Siri will verbally read the message and then ask if I would like to reply. If I reply with yes, she will prompt me to, hey, what would you like to reply with? You verbally answer, and then she'll reread you what she understood, and then she'll just ask you if you'd like to send. So yes, you can text from Apple CarPlay. It is 110% hands-free. Like I was saying earlier, under communication, you don't have too much function in it. Everything you're gonna do is with this button, but pressing and holding for 3 seconds is gonna activate Siri. In order to make a phone call, press and hold this button for 3 seconds, and you will make a phone call. The downside of Apple CarPlay is if you use the maps within Apple CarPlay over here, it will not show up in your heads-up display turn by turn. I personally like the BMW navigation anyways over the maps, but for those of you who prefer maps, just a forewarning, you will not see turn by turn navigation in your heads-up display. So let me go ahead and show you guys something cool about this car. It is a 6-speed manual, so people commonly ask me, hey, can you still get a manual in your cars? Yes, you can. With the 6-speed manual, it will rev match for you, downshifting all the way into second gear. For those of you who are like, hey, I want to rev match myself, that's cheating. I know how to rev match, don't worry, you can disable it. Going into Sport Plus disables auto rev match, but in turn you engage, you kind of turn off semi traction, but you engage M dynamic mode, which allows a little spin of the wheels up to like 3 feet, you know, if you want to get sideways. More of a track oriented driving. If you do press and hold on the off button right here, it will fully disable traction control, allowing you to spin all your rear tires for however long you would like. With that being said, this car does have the sport seats, and it also does have the blue stitching, the contrast stitching. As you can see, it's an M Sport. As you can see on here, 2018 440 Coupe. Here are all the package options. The 2 cool ones, M Sport with the adaptive M suspension and track handling. Track handling gives you these great looking 18-inch wheels, 225 in the front, 255 in the rear. You do have the M Performance brake calipers all around. You do have Michelin Pilot Super Sports on this specific car. Everything is blacked out, no chrome pieces. So going from comfort to sport, the suspension will stiffen up for a stiffer ride. The only thing that this car doesn't have that I would spec is the M Performance exhaust, although the stock exhaust sounds really phenomenal. Go ahead and give you a shot in this view. Great looking car. Here's the front, as you can see, blacked out kidney grills. If you guys are wondering, the M Sport package and the track handling package, the M Sport package is about $2,500. The track handling package is $17,000. In order to get track handling package, you do have to have M Sport package. They go together. This car does have premium package and essentials. So as you guys saw earlier, I showed you the heads-up display. That is part of premium package. And also you get the park distance, so the beeping to let you, the proximity is the essentials package. This car is Glacier Silver, which makes these blue brake calipers really stand out here. Go ahead and switch you guys down for 1 sec. There we go. For a stock exhaust, that sounds phenomenal if you ask me. I wish it was a little louder. The car was warmed up for those of you know, why is he revving the cold engine? The car was up to optimal temperatures. Just wanted to point that out there. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, my name is Ramel from BMW Santa Fe. If you guys are in the area, have any questions, give us a call, look us up. We have over 400 cars on the ground, and with the holiday season being in, we'd love to sell you guys a car. Make something happen for you guys. Alright, until next time guys.